Hi, it's Mike from the Cyber Guys here with another quick tech talk, continuing the series on the OWASP Top 10. We're up to number 3. And what's number 3? The old number 1, injection. This could be any number of injections. We could talk about script injections, SQL injections. In any case, it's the idea of a user of some web application inserting, thus the term injecting, some malicious text, object, script, something being passed through the app, and then ultimately going beyond the web application and affecting something in the back end, the operating system, the middleware platform, the database, the app server, whatever. We've bypassed what should have been a wall in the application interface and actually injected some malicious script of some sort or text or something else into the system. Now, why does this happen? Well, this is one of my biggest pet peeves, really, of everything on this list. Because injection only works when you take something from an untrusted source and use it programmatically in your code. Now, that may sound like, don't we always do that? Yes and no. Ultimately, everything that comes from the client environment as an HTTP GET or POST is something that you have no control over. It's only when applications simply take whatever they were given, just take it and put it right into, let's say, a SQL statement, or run it right against the underlying OS or underlying application platform, that these become dangerous. So dangerous that it's number 3 on the list. So how do we prevent it? Don't trust anything coming from the user. You may want to use a safe API that doesn't let the application, the web application, talk directly to the platform in the first place, but that the interface has built into it filtering mechanisms. You certainly want to have server-side validation. That means programmatic code that's going to go through the inputs and test it against what was expected. And you ultimately want a finite test, not a blacklist where you're looking for things to exclude, but rather looking for the only things you're willing to include when it's possible. Sometimes programmatically it's not, in which case you need to look for things like escape characters or other special symbols that are used to break out of the boundaries or the sandbox of the context of your web application in the first place. And another thing you want to make sure you do is, even if for some reason you have to allow for variable values that are beyond a finite set of values, then set limits on what that code can do. In other words, maybe you are going to end up passing a value that originated from an untrusted source, but when it gets to the application, it can just do X and nothing more. If it gets information out of the database, it's just going to pull one record or maybe a set of 5 records. It's not going to be something that can blow away the whole database or drop the whole table or anything like that. Really, the key to protecting against any sort of injection attack is, 1, just don't trust it. Test it, limit it, and don't just use whatever you've been given. Well, anyway, that's number 3 on the top 10 OWASP list. We'll be back next time with another quick tech talk. I hope you enjoyed it. If you can, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.